We all know that prices are going up every single place that we look. Groceries, diapers, gas, streaming services, just the cost of living in general. It feels like no matter how careful we are, our budgets just aren't stretching the same way that they used to a handful of years ago. And you know that you're doing your best. Like, you're meal planning, you're watching for sales, you're even clipping coupons, skipping the luxuries in life. But at the end of the month, you're still wondering, where's all the money going? Today, I want to gently open your eyes to a place that you might not realize is actually very quietly draining your finances, and that's your home. Not in the way that you think, though, but in the way that it feels, the habits it's shaping, and the choices that your home is influencing. This might be the wake-up call that you didn't know you needed and the encouragement that you've prayed for, so let's get started. Welcome to the Modern Homemaker Mom podcast. I'm your host, Jynae Schmidt. If you found yourself here, it means that you're ready to break free from overwhelm, create a peaceful, well-run home, and finally live with more structure, margin, and stability. Here you'll find practical rhythms, real-life systems, and faith-filled encouragement you need to simplify your home and reclaim your time so that you can show up fully for the life God is calling you to. Let's get started. In this hustle-driven world, we're all being very mindful of how much noise we allow into our lives. But the Homemaker's Journal, which is my weekly love note to you, isn't just more clutter landing in your inbox. It's a place of peace and purpose. This is where I share VIP-only content, special offers, and all of the juicy homemaking advice I don't post or share anywhere else. It's not about adding more to your to-do lists. It's about gentle encouragement, those simple shifts and helpful guidance from me, who I hope that you can view as your friend and mentor on this homemaking journey. So if that sounds something like your heart could use, the link to join is right below in the show notes below this episode. I would love to welcome you in. Okay, so you've probably heard the phrase, cut back to save money, 100 times over and over and over again. But what if that is just only a small part of the story? Luke 16:10 tells us, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Isn't that powerful? What if the key to financial peace isn't about cutting more? It's about stewarding what we have a little differently. What if the environment around you is the very thing affecting your spending without you even knowing it? Something I don't think a lot of people even realize or even stop to think about is how much our homes are actually affecting every single thing that goes on in our life, especially our spending habits. When your home is in survival mode, when your surfaces are cluttered with stuff, nothing really has a place or belongs anywhere, you've got no organizational system set up, there's no real rhythm to your day, there's no structure in place, you're just spinning your wheels from the exact minute that your feet hit the floor in the morning, and you're trying so hard just to make it through the day without completely losing your mind and collapsing onto the couch. But it feels like you're still falling behind. And then at the end of the day ends, you crash into bed absolutely and completely exhausted, overstimulated, and stressed out. Does it sound like maybe I'm explaining what your life is currently feeling like right now? So what do we crave when we're in that state of mind? We crave something that makes us feel good, something that feels like a little bit of an escape. We want that dopamine hit. And maybe for you, that's late night snacking. Maybe it's binging your favorite TV show. Maybe it's scrolling on your phone because that's the only quiet moment that you've had all day long. I mean, we're mothers, we have children, we have spouses, and yes, we love them. We serve them with a joyful heart, but it's a lot emotionally and mentally to be giving into other people's needs all day. And yes, it's a high calling, but even myself as a mother, sometimes you get touched out. You're just overstimulated and you collapse at the end of the day. But let's be honest for a second. How many ads, going back to like scrolling on our phones, how many ads are on our phones? Especially nowadays when you're on Instagram or Facebook late at night. You're tired, You've been overstimulated, so your guard is down. You're just trying to relax. You're just trying to unwind after a busy day. And there's this influencer that you follow on Instagram maybe that you've come across as you were scrolling, and she's sharing the cutest item, and you're thinking to yourself, well, that would help me get organized. Or maybe you've been thinking like, I've been meaning to try something like that. And so since this influencer that you follow is promoting it, which is her job, like influencers, that's what they do for a living. and you see it and she's convinced you that you need it, so then you buy it. But then maybe it never gets used. Maybe it shows up to your front door and you kind of feel guilty because deep down, you know it wasn't really thought through when you made that purchase. And let's be honest for a second. I mean, we're going to be honest a lot through this episode. I want you to really search your heart. Hearing that ching sound, getting that order confirmation sent to your email, it feels good, right? It's like a little Christmas morning moment. You feel like this little girl on Christmas morning. You're excited. It gives you that dopamine hit, like I said. You don't even have to leave your house nowadays, and boom, you get a happy feeling because this package delivers right to your front door, at least for a lot of people. But those purchases, they add up. Those little moments of coping can quietly drain our budgets. And I mentioned late night snacking or binge watching your favorite TV show. Like, how does that play into all this? Well, maybe now you're having to buy extra snacks because you're eating when you shouldn't be. Or think about how much those streaming subscriptions actually add up. These are all little purchases similar to the online shopping experience where we're spending money that we didn't necessarily need to spend it. A lot of the time we don't even realize it. If you actually sat down and punched out the numbers, you might be shocked at how much money actually goes out in those small, habitual, stress-driven purchases. That money could have gone to real nourishment for your family. It could have gone to a savings goal or just peace of mind in general. And here's what I really want to connect the dots for you right now. The reason these habits show up in the first place is often because your home feels like something you want to escape from. The overstimulation, the constant mess, the decision fatigue, it's all pushing you to find relief somewhere else. And that escape often leads to spending. And listen, this isn't about shaming you. This isn't about making you feel bad. I'm not here to scold you because I have done every single one of these things myself. I have been in your shoes. And that's why I can talk about it so clearly to you right now. But what I want to do is bring awareness to you because most of us aren't connecting the dots. And those dots being that the state of our home is actually affecting our wallet and our savings and all of that stuff. It's this domino effect. You start off with having this messy and chaotic home, which leads into feeling mentally exhausted and having this overstimulated mind. So at the end of the day, what are you doing? You're craving relief and you're reaching out for comfort, which ends up resulting in emotional spending, and that adds up fast. But it doesn't have to stay that way. That's what I'm here to tell you today. It does not have to feel overwhelming for you either. You can absolutely take steps towards getting your home in order and doing it very simply so that it doesn't overstimulate you and it doesn't overwhelm you. It doesn't have to be this full overhaul overnight, cleaning your house from top to bottom overnight, getting your house organized in 2 hours. It's about building new habits into your routine one at a time every single day. What I need you to do is remind yourself that, and I'm constantly telling myself this. I mean, I live simply, I do, but I'm always reminding myself that the more simply you live, the more freedom that you have. Society is always pushing us for more. Have more, buy more, do more, create more into your day, cram more into your schedule. But that's not God's design. Do you think that God intended for us to be stuck on this constant hamster wheel of chaos, constantly running at 100 miles an hour on this treadmill, overwhelmed and overstimulated? Absolutely not. God desires peace for us. He desires us to have margin in our day, fulfillment. Like imagine ending your day feeling satisfied. Your home feels peaceful. You tuck your children into bed, not feeling rushed, not feeling frazzled, but you're smiling. You're present with them as you're kissing them goodnight. And you know that they feel seen and loved because you were present with them in that moment. You're not counting down the minutes until you can escape into another Netflix program because your whole day felt like way too much. And yes, we all have those days, but the picture I'm trying to paint for you is you don't feel like that every single day. You wake up knowing exactly what to expect in the morning. Sure, you have dishes and laundry and those everyday chores, but it's manageable for you. It's not drowning you anymore. You're no longer looking for relief through the snacks or the shopping or the scrolling. You're living a life now that is life-giving. And I'm here to tell you, you can have that. You just need a support plan. Now, this is exactly why I created the Modern Homemaker Method course. It's a step-by-step program that helps you get out of survival mode and help you create simple rhythms and finally feel peace in your own home. But right now, actually, enrollment for the Modern Homemaker Method course is officially closed while I work behind the scenes on something I truly believe is going to be a game changer for you. I am so excited about it, like literally so excited. The program as it stands, like the program as I've been selling it for the last handful of months, it's solid. I am 100% confident in the results it brings. I've had students go through, they've shared feedback that has been amazing. It lights me up hearing that they're getting those quick wins. They're seeing the transformation. But I decided to add in a little more to support you, my students, even further. And so the optimized version relaunching in fall of 2025 includes 2 brand new modules that I honestly believe are the secret recipes so many women have been searching for. They aren't fluffy extras. Like, I am not here for the fluff to just give you something to work through, or just give you homework, or just give you whatever. Like, these are the exact frameworks that transformed my own rhythms and my home life in my homemaking journey. They're parts of the method that make it different than other people in this industry, other people in this niche. Like, maybe you've taken other courses, were promised, like I get it, maybe you've been burned. You were promised this desired outcome that you had, and you went through a program online because it kind of seems like everyone and their dog's now selling an online course, so you're not sure who to trust. And maybe you bought that course, you invested, you trusted someone, you didn't get the results that they promised. But I'm here to tell you that this course is going to be different. I haven't seen anybody out there doing what I'm going to be adding, and I'm working at adding into the course right now. I haven't seen anyone else out there do it. And like I said, this method, these frameworks that I am adding into the course, and just my course as a whole, is literally going to be transformational for you. And I know that because these are the exact things that I did in my own homemaking experience that changed my life. It literally changed everything. And I will literally yell this method, these frameworks from the rooftops, because I believe in them so full and so wholeheartedly. And I've customized them with my own branding, my own take. It's going to be amazing. I know you're maybe excited, you want to hear more, but I'm not going to share too many details right now. That will come at a later date. So while you cannot join the program today, you can get on the VIP waitlist that I have. And that's exactly where you want to be. If you're listening to me and you're like, I want to hear more, like you're excited to hear more details about it, you feel like this might be a good match for you, you'd love to maybe join me someday, then the waitlist is where you're going to want to be. When you're on the waitlist, what you're going to get is first access before the doors open publicly. So if you're on my waitlist, you have a chance to come into the course before anybody else can. You could be the first one entering into the newly optimized version of Modern Homemaker Method. And you will also be given behind the scenes looks at what is coming. I'll be giving you access and information about the course that nobody else is going to hear. And you're also going to receive exclusive VIP only bonuses, offers, whatever, that will not be offered again. And these offers will not be offered publicly. So only my VIPs on the waitlist get this kind of stuff. So if you're craving the peace, you're craving structure, margin, and a better way to manage your home, one that works with your season and honors your calling, go add your name to the VIP waitlist now. The link is in the show notes below for you to get on the list. I highly recommend you join the list. Like, trust me on this one. And I cannot wait to welcome you in there. Now, let's quickly just reflect on what we unpacked today in this episode. So when your home is chaotic, your brain craves comfort, and that often turns into spending. I need you to remember this. Late night scrolling leads to impulse buys, organizing tools that maybe you never used, or just random home items you don't need, or another pair of shoes that you actually do not need. These all add up in these dollars and mental load. Your home environment shapes your mindset and your money habits way more than you think and way more than you realize. The solution is not hustle or doing more or adding more to your plate. It's about simplifying and simplicity, stewarding what you already have. Here is something I want you to think about. This is what I want you to walk away from today. It's a reflection prompt. Where in your life are you spending money in a way to cope with the chaos? What would shift if your home felt peaceful instead of overwhelming? Ask yourself those questions, maybe even write them down. Take some time to journal that out. That's it for today, friend. If this episode stirred something in you, if you are ready to stop spinning your wheels and start living with more peace at home, don't forget to get on that VIP waitlist using the link below in the show notes. I cannot wait to share what's coming up next. Until next time, I'll see you right here, same place, same time on the Modern Homemaker Mom podcast. Did something in today's episode encourage you? If it did, would you take a minute to hit subscribe and leave a quick review? It's such a simple way to support this show and help other homemakers find this encouragement as well. And if you're looking for even more support in your homemaking journey, come join our free Facebook group. Just head over to bit.ly/home routines. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll see you in the next episode.